chosen one. God said that was it. Your powerful move was the final key to your season. I am speaking to you now because what you just did was not small, and if you ignore this moment, you may miss a shift that was prepared only for you. That action you took, even if it felt quiet or unseen, has already moved things in the unseen, and I need you to understand the weight of it. This is the turning point you have been waiting for, the one that separates your old struggle from what is about to open. Do not scroll past this as if it is ordinary, because it carries the confirmation your heart has been asking for. I am telling you clearly that the move you made was the final key, and now the door is no longer locked. Type Amen to affirm. You have been wondering if your effort mattered, if your obedience counted, if your faith in a hard moment was even noticed. I saw every detail, every hesitation, every tear you held back, and every time you chose to keep going when it felt easier to give up. That moment when you chose to act differently, to trust instead of fear, to move instead of freeze, was not random. It was the exact response heaven was waiting for to release what has been prepared. This is why I am speaking with urgency, because you are standing at the edge of a new season that has already begun to unfold. Do not underestimate what just happened in your life. What looked small in your eyes was massive in the spiritual realm, and it shifted timelines that were stuck for a long time. You broke a cycle without even realizing how powerful that break truly was. You closed a door that had been draining you and opened one that leads to restoration, provision, and peace. This is why your spirit feels different right now, even if your surroundings look the same. If this touches your heart, take a moment to like this video as a simple act of agreement with what I am doing in your life. I am not speaking in symbols or confusion today. I am telling you directly that your season has changed, and the key that unlocked it was already placed in your hands. You used it when you chose faith over fear, truth over doubt, and courage over comfort. Many times before, you stood close to this moment but stepped back because you felt unsure. This time, you did not step back, and that is why everything is about to respond differently around you. You may still feel like nothing has changed yet, but do not let your eyes deceive you. What has shifted first is the foundation, the hidden layer where everything begins. Just as a seed grows under the soil before it becomes visible, your breakthrough is already growing beneath what you can see. This is why patience is still needed, but now it is a different kind of waiting. It is no longer a waiting for something to start. It is a waiting for what has started to reveal itself. I know the weight you have been carrying. I know the nights you felt alone, the moments when you questioned your worth, and the times when it seemed like nothing was moving no matter how hard you tried. Those seasons were not wasted, and they were not meant to break you. They were shaping you into someone who could carry what is coming without losing balance. The move you just made proved that you are ready. There were people who doubted you, situations that tested you, and delays that made you feel forgotten. Yet you are still here, still standing, still moving forward, even when it felt slow. That persistence is not ordinary, and it has been building toward this exact point. What you did recently was the final confirmation that your heart has aligned with what I have been preparing for you. That alignment is what unlocks doors no human effort alone could open. Type 1111 if you believe. From this moment forward, you will begin to notice subtle changes. Opportunities will start to come in ways you did not expect. Conversations will shift, and doors that once felt closed will no longer resist you. This is not coincidence, and it is not luck. It is the result of alignment, obedience, and the courage you showed when it mattered most. Do not go back to old patterns now. The reason this was called the final key is because it completes a process that has been building for a long time. Going backward would only delay what is already ready to come forward. Stay grounded in what you have learned. Stay close to the peace you felt when you made that move, and keep trusting the direction you have been given. You are no longer in the same place, even if everything looks familiar. There is also a protection around you that you may not fully see yet. When you stepped into alignment, you stepped into a covering that shields you from things that could have harmed your progress. Some things will not reach you anymore, not because they disappeared, but because you are no longer positioned where they can touch you. This is part of the blessing that follows obedience. You will feel a new kind of calm, a steady confidence that does not need validation from anyone around you. That calm is not emptiness, it is confirmation that something has finally aligned in your favor. Hold on to that feeling, because it is the first sign that the door you unlocked is real. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. You may notice that your reactions are changing. Situations that once pulled you into stress or overthinking will no longer have the same power over you. This is not because life has become easier overnight, but because you have changed internally. The move you made did not just unlock external blessings, it rewired something within your spirit. You are no longer responding from fear, and that alone is shifting everything around you. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. There are things being arranged right now that you cannot see yet. People are being positioned, conversations are being prepared, and paths are being cleared in ways you would not expect. You might feel like nothing is happening, but behind the scenes, everything is being aligned with precision. This is why it is important for you to stay patient and not rush ahead, trying to force outcomes. What is coming to you will come in the right way, at the right time, and without confusion. I need you to understand something clearly. The reason your last move was called the final key is because it completed a test that has been repeating in your life. You have faced similar situations before, moments where you had to choose between what felt safe and what was truly right. In the past, there were times you hesitated or chose comfort, and it kept you in a cycle. This time, you chose differently, and that broke the cycle completely. Now that the cycle is broken, new patterns will begin to form. You will start attracting things that match the version of you that made that powerful decision. This includes opportunities, relationships, and even ideas that feel more aligned with your purpose. You may not recognize it immediately, but over time you will see how everything begins to fit together in a way it never did before. This is the reward of growth that happens quietly but transforms everything. Do not let doubt try to creep in during this phase. Doubt will try to make you question if you did enough, if you made the right move, or if anything is really changing. That voice is not coming from truth. It is coming from old patterns that are losing their hold on you. You do not need to entertain it or give it space. Stay focused on what you felt when you made that decision, because that feeling came from a place of clarity and alignment. There is also something else happening that you need to be aware of. As you step into this new season, not everyone around you will understand the shift. Some may still see you through the lens of who you used to be. They may expect you to react the same way, to stay the same, or to remain in the same position, but you have moved forward, even if they have not caught up to that reality yet. This is why it is important for you to protect your energy now more than ever. You do not need to explain every change, and you do not need to convince anyone of what you feel inside. Your growth will speak for itself in time. Focus on maintaining your peace and staying connected to the direction you have been given. The right people will recognize it, and the wrong ones will slowly fall away without you forcing anything. Type 222 to receive blessings. As you continue walking forward, you will begin to notice small confirmations along the way. It may come through a conversation that feels too perfectly timed, an opportunity that appears without struggle, or a sense of clarity that replaces confusion. These are not random moments, they are reminders that you are on the right path. Pay attention to them, because they will strengthen your trust in what is unfolding. There is also a deeper level of healing happening within you right now. The move you made required you to let go of something, whether it was fear, control, or attachment to a certain outcome. That release created space within you, and now that space is being filled with something better. It may feel unfamiliar at first, but it is healthier, stronger, and more aligned with who you are becoming. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Even if your environment looks unchanged, your mindset, your heart, and your perspective have shifted. This is the foundation of everything that is coming next. External change will follow internal change, and you have already completed the most important part. Now, it is just a matter of allowing the rest to unfold. There will be moments where you feel tempted to rush the process. You may want to see everything happen quickly, to have clear results, and to feel the full impact immediately. But this season is not about rushing, it is about unfolding. Each step is building on the one before it, creating something that will last instead of something that fades quickly. Trust the pace, because it is designed for your good. I am also strengthening you in ways you may not fully notice yet. Your ability to handle challenges, to stay grounded under pressure, and to remain focused despite distractions is increasing. These are qualities you will need as you step into what has been prepared for you. The blessings that are coming are not small, and they require a version of you that is steady and strong. Do not look back with regret or question the timing of your journey. Everything you went through was leading you to this exact moment. Every delay, every challenge, and every lesson had a purpose, even when it did not make sense at the time. Now you are beginning to see how it all connects, how it all prepared you for this shift. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are entering a season where things will begin to make sense in a way they never did before. Clarity will replace confusion, and direction will replace uncertainty. You will know what to do without overthinking, and you will feel a sense of peace even when things are still unfolding. This is what alignment feels like, and you have stepped into it through that one powerful move. Stay consistent with who you are becoming. Do not shrink back into old habits or let temporary emotions pull you off track. You have already proven that you can make the right choice even when it is difficult. That strength is still within you, and it will continue to guide you forward. Trust yourself, because you are no longer the person who doubts every step. This is not temporary emotion. This is a realignment that changes how you move forward from this point. You are no longer chasing what is meant for you, because what is meant for you has already begun to recognize you. That is the difference this season carries. There was a time when you had to push through everything just to see a small result. You had to convince, explain, prove, and fight for things that did not come easily. That phase is ending, not because life will suddenly have no challenges, but because you are no longer in the same position. You have crossed into a space where things respond differently to you. This is what happens when your internal alignment meets the right timing. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You will start noticing that some doors open with less resistance than before. Conversations will feel smoother, and outcomes will begin to favor you in ways you did not expect. This is not luck or coincidence, it is a shift in alignment. When you moved the way you did, you positioned yourself in a place where what belongs to you can finally reach you. That is why things will feel lighter, even if they are still developing. There will also be moments where you feel tested again, but understand this clearly. These are not the same tests that once held you back. They are lighter, shorter, and meant to confirm your growth rather than challenge your worth. You are not being pulled backward, you are being shown how far you have come. Respond the same way you did when you made that powerful move, and you will see how quickly things pass without disrupting your peace. You are stepping into a season where your decisions carry more weight than before. Every choice you make now will shape what unfolds next, not because you are under pressure, but because you are in alignment. When you are aligned, even small actions create significant impact. This is why you must stay aware of your direction and not move out of impulse or fear. Move with intention, and everything will continue to fall into place. There is something else I want you to recognize. You have become more aware of what no longer serves you. This awareness is not accidental, it is part of your growth. You will find it easier to walk away from things that once held your attention for too long. This is not loss, it is protection. When you release what is not aligned, you make space for what is meant to stay. Type 555 to affirm. As you continue forward, you will begin to see results that confirm what you felt inside. It may come in the form of an opportunity that fits you perfectly, a connection that feels genuine and effortless, or a breakthrough that resolves something you have been carrying for a long time. These moments will not feel forced, they will feel natural, almost as if they were always meant to happen this way. That is because they were. You may still have moments where you look back and wonder why things took so long. You might question the delays, the waiting, and the challenges that seemed unnecessary at the time. But now you are starting to understand that timing is not random. If certain things had come earlier, you would not have been ready to handle them in the way you can now. What felt like delay was actually preparation. There is a strengthening happening within your character that will support everything coming into your life. You are becoming more patient, more grounded, and more aware of your own worth. This is not something that can be rushed or forced. It develops through experience, through growth, and through moments like the one you just moved through. This is why that decision mattered so much. Do not let external noise distract you from what is happening internally. There may be opinions, expectations, or even pressure from others who do not understand your journey. But you do not need to follow their pace or their path. You have your own direction, and it is being guided with purpose. Stay connected to that guidance, because it will lead you exactly where you need to be. You are also learning to trust yourself in a deeper way. That trust did not come easily, and it was built through moments where you had to rely on your own judgment. Now that you have made a decision that aligned with your truth, that trust is becoming stronger. This is important because where you are going will require you to stand firm in what you know is right. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, and it does not need to be loud or proven to anyone. It shows in how you carry yourself, how you respond to situations, and how you move through uncertainty. This confidence is not based on external validation, it is rooted in the understanding that you are aligned. That is what makes it steady and lasting. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. As things begin to unfold, remember that not everything will happen at once. This is a process, and each step is building towards something greater. You do not need to rush ahead or try to control every outcome. Allow things to come together naturally, because they will fit better that way. Trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by. You are entering a time where clarity will continue to increase. Decisions that once felt confusing will now feel simple. Paths that once seemed uncertain will now feel clear. This is the result of alignment, and it is something you have earned through your growth. Keep following that clarity, because it will lead you forward without unnecessary struggle. Stay mindful of your thoughts during this phase. What you focus on will influence how you experience what is unfolding. Choose to focus on what is building, what is improving, and what is opening in your life. Do not give your energy to what is fading or falling away. That chapter has already served its purpose. You are not starting over, you are continuing forward from a place of strength. Everything you have learned is still with you, and it is supporting you in ways you may not even notice yet. The difference now is that you are applying those lessons with clarity and confidence. That is what makes this season different from the ones before. There is a sense of direction that is becoming stronger within you. You may not have every detail figured out, but you know enough to keep moving. That is all you need right now. Take each step with intention, and trust that the next step will reveal itself when the time is right. There was a time when you second-guessed every step you took. You would pause, overthink, and hesitate because you were unsure of what would happen next. That hesitation came from uncertainty, from not fully trusting yourself or the path ahead. But something has shifted now, and you can feel it in how you respond. You are moving with more clarity, even when you do not have all the answers. Type 1212 to claim miracles. What you need to understand is that your movement has changed because your position has changed. You are no longer standing outside the door, hoping for something to open. You have already stepped through, and now you are inside a new space where things operate differently. This is why your energy feels more grounded and your thoughts feel more focused. You are not trying to become aligned anymore. You are living in alignment. There will be moments where your mind tries to go back to old patterns. It may bring up past fears, past disappointments, or past failures as a way to protect you. But those thoughts do not belong to who you are now. They are echoes of a version of you that has already grown. You do not need to fight them. You just need to recognize that they no longer have control over your direction. You are also becoming more aware of what truly matters to you. Things that once seemed important may now feel empty or unnecessary. This is not confusion, it is clarity. When you step into alignment, your priorities begin to shift naturally. You start focusing on what brings peace, growth, and purpose, instead of what only brings temporary satisfaction. Type Amen to affirm. There is a strengthening happening within your patience as well. You are learning how to wait without feeling restless, how to trust without needing constant proof. This is not something that comes easily, but it is something you are developing now. This patience is not passive, it is active trust. It allows you to stay steady while everything continues to unfold in the right way. You may begin to notice that certain people drift away from your life during this time. This is not something to fear or hold on to tightly. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into this next season. Some connections were only meant for a specific chapter, and their purpose has already been fulfilled. Let them go with peace, knowing that what remains and what comes next will be aligned with who you are becoming. At the same time, new connections will begin to form. These connections will feel different from the beginning. There will be a sense of ease, a natural understanding, and a shared direction that does not need to be forced. These are the kind of connections that support your growth instead of draining your energy. Pay attention to how you feel around people, because your awareness will guide you. You are also stepping into a place where your voice carries more weight. What you say, what you decide, and how you act will have a stronger impact than before. This is why it is important to stay intentional with your words and your actions. You are no longer in a phase where things go unnoticed. Your presence itself is becoming more influential. There will be opportunities that require you to step forward with confidence. These opportunities may feel unfamiliar, and they may push you slightly out of your comfort zone. But remember, you have already proven that you can handle more than you thought. The move you made was not easy, and yet you made it. That same strength will carry you through whatever comes next. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. Do not let the unfamiliar make you doubt your readiness. Growth always feels unfamiliar at first, because it takes you beyond what you have known. But that does not mean you are unprepared. It means you are expanding. Trust that you have everything within you to meet the moment, even if it feels new. There is also a deeper sense of purpose that is beginning to rise within you. You may start to feel pulled toward certain ideas, goals, or directions that feel meaningful. This is not random, it is guidance. Pay attention to what draws your attention and what feels right in your spirit. These are signs of where you are being led. You are not meant to rush into everything at once. Take your time to understand what is unfolding. Observe, learn, and move step by step. There is no pressure to have everything figured out immediately. What matters is that you stay connected to your direction and continue moving forward with intention. Your environment may not reflect the full change yet, but it will begin to shift over time. What is happening inside you will eventually show up outside you. This is how real transformation works. It starts within, and then it expands outward into every area of your life. Be patient with that process, because it is already in motion. You are also being protected in ways you may not see. There are things that will not reach you, opportunities that will not distract you, and situations that will not harm you the way they could have before. This protection is not always visible, but it is always present. Trust that you are being guided away from what is not meant for you. Stay focused on your path and do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Everyone moves at a different pace, and your timing is unique to you. What matters is that you are moving forward in alignment with your purpose. That is where your fulfillment will come from. You are stepping into a version of your life that reflects the growth you have gone through. It may not look exactly how you imagined, but it will feel right in a way that is deeper than expectation. This is the beginning of something stable, something real, and something lasting. This awareness is not overwhelming you like it once would have. It is grounding you. You are no longer reacting to life, you are understanding it as you move through it. That understanding is part of the new season you have stepped into. There was a time when you felt like things were happening to you without reason. You questioned why certain doors stayed closed and why certain paths led nowhere. Now you are beginning to see that those closed doors were not rejection, they were direction. They kept you from walking into places that were not aligned with who you were becoming. That is why you are here now, standing in a place that feels more stable and more real. Type 1010 if you trust God. You are also becoming more aware of your own strength. Not the kind that needs to prove itself, but the kind that simply exists because you have been through enough to know what you can handle. This strength is quiet, steady, and reliable. It shows up when you need it, without you having to search for it. This is the result of everything you have faced and everything you have chosen to overcome. There is a new level of peace that is beginning to settle within you. It does not mean that everything around you is perfect, but it means that you are not shaken the way you used to be. Situations that once caused stress or anxiety now feel manageable. You are not avoiding challenges, you are facing them with a different mindset. That mindset is what makes all the difference. Type 333 to receive peace. You may begin to notice that your focus is shifting as well. You are no longer drawn to distractions that once pulled your attention away from what truly matters. Instead, you are becoming more intentional with how you spend your time and energy. This is not something you are forcing, it is happening naturally as a result of your alignment. When you know your direction, distractions lose their power. There is also a sense of clarity growing within you that will guide your decisions moving forward. You may not have every answer, but you will know enough to take the next step. That clarity will come in moments of stillness, in quiet thoughts, and in a feeling that something is right. Trust those moments, because they are leading you in the direction you are meant to go. You are entering a phase where your actions will begin to reflect your growth more clearly. The way you speak, the way you respond, and the way you carry yourself will show the change that has taken place within you. People around you may begin to notice this, even if they cannot fully explain it. You do not need to announce your growth. It will be seen through how you live. There will be opportunities that come your way that align with who you are becoming. These opportunities may not have been available to you before because you were not in the position to receive them. Now that you have shifted, they will begin to appear more naturally. Be open to them, but also be mindful. Not everything that comes your way is meant for you, so stay connected to your sense of clarity. You are also learning to trust timing in a deeper way. You are beginning to understand that things do not happen late. They happen when they are ready. This understanding will bring you peace, because you will no longer feel the need to rush or force outcomes. You will move with patience, knowing that what is meant for you will arrive at the right moment. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There is a balance forming within you between action and trust. You are learning when to move and when to wait, when to speak and when to stay silent. This balance is not something that can be taught easily. It is developed through experience. You have been learning it step by step, and now it is becoming a natural part of how you move through life. You may still encounter moments of uncertainty, but they will not feel as overwhelming as they once did. Instead of feeling stuck, you will feel guided, even in the unknown. This is because your connection to your direction has become stronger. You are not relying only on what you see, you are trusting what you feel and understand within. Your perspective on challenges is changing as well. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, you are beginning to see them as part of the process. Each challenge carries a lesson, and each lesson strengthens you for what comes next. This does not mean you will welcome every challenge, but it means you will not be defeated by them. There is also a deeper sense of gratitude growing within you. You are starting to appreciate things you may have overlooked before. This gratitude is not forced, it is genuine. It comes from recognizing how far you have come and how much has already shifted in your life. This mindset will continue to attract more positive experiences into your journey. You are becoming more present in your own life. Instead of constantly thinking about the past or worrying about the future, you are learning to stay in the moment. This presence allows you to experience life more fully and to make decisions with greater clarity. It also helps you notice the small details that show you are on the right path.